So when it comes to making high school projects, many people just get confused what to make, what to not, and many of the components are hard to get. But this video is going to be very short, and I'm going to show you a very small high school project, and in which you will only need this. This is a 18 gauge enamel coated copper wire, and with the help of this only I'm going to make a DC motor, and you will don't need any permanent magnet and all. So keep watching this video till the end. Let's get started. Making motors using only wires is possible because let me explain you the theory. So you guys may be thinking, how can we make a motor by just using a single wire? So basically what we do in case of DC motor, you have seen many of those videos on YouTube, they are all available. They all use a permanent magnet in the bottom, and in the top there is a round coil. So basically we are switching that permanent magnet by an electromagnet. That is the main difference between those two. So without wasting time, let's build it. So basically there will be three parts of it. The first will be the base, second will be the supports, and the third will be the spindle, or what will rotate. So to make the base, you need a approximately 1.5 inch diameter round object, and you have to round 15 winds of your enamel coated copper wire in it. Now the important part, you can use any diameter of enamel coated copper wire. I am using a 18 gauge. You can also use a 26 gauge. 15 to 20 turns, that doesn't mean you have to exactly put 15 or 20 turns. I have put a 17 or so turns in that. You have to keep several inches on both the ends. Carefully take out the windings from the round object, and you have to twist the two ends to make it steady, and one of those two ends will be pointing upwards, and that will be our supports, and one will be going to our power supply. So for the other support, you have to need another piece of wire. I have taken a 6-inch piece of wire and again put it on the opposite end of the first support, and again you have to make sure that the second wire also is straight so that it acts as the support like this. Now you have to carefully scrape one of the ends of the two wires. Now this is when the hard part comes. You have to properly scrape, because this is what are going to be the contact points for the spindle. So basically properly scrape and then fold it to make a loop like this, facing the conducting side inside like this. So now that's done. Now the second step is also done. Now come to the third step, and which is the spindle. Now again you have to round 15 or 20 turns to a round object. I have chosen a glue gun tube for this, because this time I need a little smaller diameter than the base, because we have to fit the full spindle inside of our base. So basically this is of your choice. You can take whatever round objects you get. So again you have to put 15 to 20 turns, and then carefully take out the turns from that, and now you have to twist both the ends and make sure you get a linear line, otherwise the motor will not work. So now you have to scrape again one of the two halves of the wire. This time it is also a little bit difficult, because if you scrape little or scrape more, in both the cases the motor will not work. You have to scrape exactly one half of the wire on the both ends. That will act as our on-off cycle. So that's basically done. And now you have to scrape the contact points, and at the first I have put it to my DIY lab bench power supply, and then providing it 3.3 volts, it doesn't start moving. But as soon as I provide a 5 volts DC and make a little thrust to it, it started working like a charm. And providing 12 volts, basically you can see the sparks in the contact points, and basically this is so cool. So there it is guys, we have made a motor out of a simple wire only, and hope you liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked, thumbs down for the opposite. Check my last video, how to make a DIY lab bench power supply. Check this card above. and hope you enjoyed. Share it with your friends. I am Malhar, this is Out of Syllabus, and I'm signing off.